Hi, I'm John Alle, Santa Monica Coalition Safe Cities, local resident, business owner, and this is one of my properties, and we have a banner talking about a fellow Santa Monican who grew up here, went to Samo High, and is now Chief of Staff for our president, and probably with the president 14, 15 hours a day, and doesn't like what he hears and what he left as a city. And that's what we're really calling out here. And what we're calling out is the city's insensibility and not being inclusive. It's not the city's culture not to be kind, compassionate, listen, and share ideas. We're following a drastic week with the murder of Charlie Kirk, and that was his message. My dad always told me, it doesn't cost anything to smile, it doesn't cost anything to listen. And what we're asking is that the mayor, the city manager, acknowledge that we have a problem, no longer hide it, and to not bash a Santa Monican who's in Washington, D.C., who could actually help Santa Monica. And that's Stephen Miller. And if you look at the quote from our mayor, it's disrespectful, and it's unbecoming from any city official. This last 2 weeks, it's unbelievable. Santa Monica was one of the only cities in California, locally for sure, that did not issue a formal statement on Charlie Kirk's death. And what he said could help the city right now. We're no longer, as our motto goes, happy people, happy city. We're a divided city. We have frightened and unhappy seniors, harassed kids, coaches, students. We've got a problem. And it can stop with greater enforcement and follow-up of where our city finances are going for homeless services. Chief Batista was very firm with us when he said 75% of his calls, and he included fire too, are homeless related. Well, that's transient addict related. And we want the homeless services from West Coast Care to show their work, show the pictures, not just say we've treated this many people, we've come across this many people, show their work. Fabian, you're out here every day. You produce tremendous videos, 8, 12 minutes, takes you hours, but you always show your work. We're asking the homeless agencies to show their work, show their paperwork, show their ledgers, show where every dollar the city of Santa Monica is giving them is actually going and how it's being spent. We're not seeing that now. And we're seeing the homeless population rise, and we're seeing crime rise, and theft, and fire-related, homeless-related fires increase. And we're asking the mayor and the city manager, look, step up, acknowledge it. We have a problem. We're all in this together. That's our message. And we looked at the books. We've been looking at the books of all of the nonprofit agencies and the cities, and it's no longer appropriate for the city to write a check and say we've done our job. We want them to write a check, and we want it, how they spend, audited. And it goes back to 2014 when our audit subcommittee was formed. The county grand jury declared Santa Monica one of, if not the most mismanaged city in all of LA County. That's 88 cities. We've had the same auditing firm in place for all that time. And guess what happens when they come out with their audit? They show it to city staff and the city manager first for editing. And that needs correction. So we want greater accountability. Show the book, show the photos. Our site, we've got a tremendous help from donors and from AI and tech companies that have stepped up and helped us. We told them, here's the goal. Let's test to see how tough this is. Can we do as well, being non-experts? And in the last 12 weeks, we sent 26 people home, and we have pictures. and it's been by bus, train, or plane. We've sent them home. Voluntarily, they've wanted to go home. They haven't had a warrant out for their arrest, and they have on the other end their arrival, whether it's at the airport or the train station, a family member who actually wants them, who we've been speaking to, and wants to receive them. And the pictures we're getting back and the stories we're getting back are just heart-crushing. It would make any member of City Council cry. And we want City Council to pay more attention to this. And right now they're not. And the mayor isn't. And for the mayor to make a statement like this is truly sad. And that's our message. More accountability. Show us the books, show us the ledgers, show us how every dollar is spent before you ask for money. Put everything on hold. All spending on hold for grants, for grantees, until they can show what their plan is and define what success is. What's success? How many people home? Taken home. Our site is 213-62 crime. And someone will answer that immediately. And when we call 311, we're on the phone for 10-15 minutes, and there's two definitions. If you're underage and if you're a teen. And nobody calls back. There's no one to answer the phone. No information is collected. The city's great at disseminating information about all they've done. Great press releases, tremendous. I'd love to use their PR company. They get it right, but they're not telling the truth. They're disseminating information, and the city should be more interested in getting information, helping the people on the streets, get them off, helping these poor retailers, every single one on the street who's robbed once a week, once a day, 2 times a day, once a month. So accountability from the most revered nonprofits, West Coast Care, to all the others. Show your work, just like you do in high school. You show your work, show your paperwork, show your numbers, how you got to your conclusion, and what was your success.